Guys, welcome back to True Crime with Shannon, where I cover missing persons, unsolved cases, crime news, and more. Well, this is going to be a feel-good piece because this is really great news. I actually saw this on one of my local stations this morning here in Orlando, channel 6, which is known as clickorlando.com, but this is actually a piece from NBC News. The U.S. Marshals Service has found 225 missing and endangered children during a 10-week operation. So let's check out this video.
Deputy U.S. Marshals looking hard in Los Angeles, pounding the pavement in New Orleans, making an arrest in Boston. All part of Operation We Will Find You, a 10-week effort that recovered 169 missing children.
One of the most fulfilling things I've done in the Marshal Service is go out and recover children.
Founded in 1789,
Police, U.S. Marshals!
The Marshal Service is best known for hunting down the most dangerous fugitives.
This is the residence, front door's on the right side.
Marshals also protect judges and transport federal prisoners. But in 2015, Congress expanded their mission to help find some of the hundreds of thousands of children who go missing each year.
She was born in 2006. She's 16 years old. She has been listed as a missing runaway for both JPSO and NOPD since February 12th, I believe.
Some run away, others get caught up in a custody fight, and still others are kidnapped and trafficked. The Marshals target those most at risk.
You know, I've always been good to you. I've always been honest with you, and I've tried to help you.
In Boston, Jenny's 15-year-old daughter had run away from home. She says the Marshals found her in 72 hours. NBC 10 Boston's Kathy Curran spoke with her.
I started crying immediately. I think it was just gratitude. It's like, okay, she's alive. She's alive. We found her, and now we can do whatever comes next.
So I think
former Oakland police officer Ronald Davis directs the Marshals Service.
the skill set that we use to track down people who have conducted the most heinous crimes is the same skill set we use to recover our most precious treasure.
Do you know off the top of your head how many children roughly the Marshals have recovered since you started this?
Yes, since 2015, when the act was passed, working with NCMEC, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, over 3,100.
Wow.
But Davis says that's no cause for celebration.
This is just the tip of the sword, and on tip of the iceberg, if you will, that there's hundreds of thousands that are missing. But hopefully this underscores and highlights such a serious problem for the country.
The Marshals use high-tech tools and old-fashioned shoe leather to find people.
All right, let's go.
They say they have located missing children in 2/3 of the cases they worked. More than 60% of the time, they say, the children were found within a week.
I think one of the scariest things is every day I would get my news alert from the local news into my inbox, and any time it mentioned a body being found, my heart was, she's dead. I can't thank the U.S. Marshals Office enough.
So breaking down the numbers, during this Operation We Will Find You, 86% of the recoveries were endangered runaways. 9% were family abductions, and 5% were considered missing. But, you know, with all the missing children and persons case out there, especially kids, I was so happy to read this. And it's a small dent. It's a small dent. I mean, and those of us that follow these cases, all these missing kids and missing people, we know that 225 children is just a small number. It's sad, but it's true. And so this is talking 16 locations. As far as what I was able to locate here for data out of Orlando, according to the release from the U.S. Marshals Service, the operation was conducted in the following locations: Orlando, Eastern Virginia, Washington, D.C., Maryland, Massachusetts, South Carolina, New Orleans, San Antonio, Detroit, Yakima, Los Angeles, Northern Ohio, Guam, Puerto Rico, and the U.S. Virgin Islands. Officials said 42 children were found outside of the city where they went missing, and 10 children were found outside of the country in Mexico. Now, that makes me think of something quite further. Marshals also arrested a top 15 most wanted couple who fled to Mexico from Washington State with their 5 children, who they took into hiding. And here is their statement out of the U.S. Marshals Service. The U.S. Marshals Service is fully committed to the important mission of protecting the American people, especially our most vulnerable population, our children, said Ronald Davis, director of the Marshals Service. The results of this operation underscore that commitment, but also highlight the necessity of these critical efforts. Our continued success can only be achieved through our collaboration with state and local law enforcement agencies in partnership with NCMEC. Together, the United States Marshals Service and NCMEC have recovered over 3,100 missing children since the passage of the Justice for Victims of Trafficking Act in 2015. So again, I realize this is a small number, but I thought this was really good news. And today being National Missing Children's Day, Awareness Day, it is a big, a big plus for this country. But I wanted to applaud the United States Marshals Service, who are working hard to bring these missing kids back home. They have other operations that they do conduct throughout the year, but this one was Operation We Will Find You. I hope that they do another one just like it, and they may be already on another one at this point. So thanks again to our Marshal Service and everyone that is out there trying to bring these missing kids back home and take them off the missing and endangered children's list with NCMEC. All right, guys, that's all I've got for this one. Hope you have a great rest of the day. And most of all, stay safe.